what is up NKG? Nyoni Kuragane here, back with another video. As you can see, I'm not on my main account, and you're probably wondering why that is. Now, if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably already know exactly what the purpose of me being on an alt account is, but if you don't, and you just clicked on this video, well, I mean, come on, read the thumbnail. But point being, I'm going to be doing a Noob to Pro series on Hunty zombies to see how fast I can defeat every boss in the game. Now, even on my main account, I've not been able to beat the Joker boss or the Sukuna boss yet. I mean, I've tried the Sukuna and I did pretty darn well, but the Joker boss is a little more tricky. But anyways, until I can solo every boss in the game, I'll be using this Noob to Pro account. So that I will be playing, as you can see, I am on a brand new account. I've not had anything. The 2,000 coins I got was from my daily login. So this is a fresh, brand new account. I just made this, and I'm going to run through my speed run. Now, I don't have any pets. I don't have any accessories. I have no perks. I have no weapons. This is a brand new account, and I just made this. Now, what I will do, because currently there's codes in the game, since there's codes in the game, I'm going to put in those, so it's not going to be the same codes for everyone. It may be cheating. I know. Maybe cheating that I'm using codes. These codes don't really do anything though, because the current codes in the game only really help with like payload, stuff like that, you know, like it doesn't give much. So actually, I think they updated that after I put it on my main account. I don't know why they decided to change it from 2,500 payload tokens to 3,000, but that works for me. Anyways, since they changed that, I'm going to be putting in these codes real quick so that I can get a brand new start. Okay, so 100k thanks. That is the first code. That gives me 750. Oh, I have to be a level. Okay, so hold on. I will be grinding to get the level up to do those. Okay, so there's 3 codes in the game right now. It's 100k thanks, 150k thanks, and 250k thanks. That gives 750 payload coins, 80 trait spins, and 3,000 payload. So I'm going to be grinding for that. Now, I do have this one quest, which because I did my daily, it gives me more money. Let me see if I can roll a weapon with this. No, I cannot. So I'm going to be going into fresh start, nothing, no codes, no nothing. I'm gonna see how fast I can do this. So you would think I would do endless mode for my first run, but I'm actually going to do normal. I'm gonna be doing the school so that I can get started first. This is so that I can level up, okay? I want to level up by doing normal game modes first so that I can put in my codes. And since I get 3,000 tokens from the code, then I would be able to get, I'd be able to get one of the overpowered things in the payload shop. Anyways, so I got my baseball bat, brand new account. I'm going to see how well I can do against this. Man, I feel so slow on this account. And I do so little damage. Ooh, this is about to be rough. This is about to be really rough. Ooh, okay, anyways. I don't know why my first ability... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I don't know why my first ability isn't working. So, this one's going to be pretty slow. I'm probably going to fast forward this little bit, doing this just to level up, because y'all know how this goes. I just kind of go through the school. Not going to cut any clips. I'm just going to fast forward this. So I'll see you at the end, guys. I must say, that was a pretty good run for my very first run on this account. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But now I have some quests that I've completed, and I'm now a high enough level to put in these codes. Not only that, but for the lower levels, when a fresh account, I get these guides, which this new player, level 20 and under, I get 10 lucky weapon spins, 10 lucky perk spins, 10 traits, and 100,000 coins. So that is amazing to start me off. So to begin, I'm going to be rolling off my weapon to see if I can get anything better than what I have. Ooh, sledgehammer. Okay, so sledgehammer, I've never used this before, but this is probably a great weapon to start with. So ignore my luck for that. Ooh, also I got this. Hold on. I got anything else? Oh no, it's fine. But anyways, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So now I got that, and then I also got perk spins. So I'm gonna see if I can get something good with this. Healer. Let's see. Is there any better ones? I feel like healer is a good one to start off with. Healer is a good one. So with healer, I'll keep that, and then I want to roll a pet now. I'm gonna roll the P Fresh pet just because there's so many good things to roll here, and let's see what I get. There's no way. I actually got Spirit Fire on my very first time. The luck on this account is actually subliminal right now. So not subliminal, phenomenal. Anyways, so with Spirit Fire, I get my extra walk speed and a lot of extra health, and I get lifesteal. So that is an amazing pet to have to start me off on this account. So this is going to be amazing for pretty much everything from here on. And for these codes, now I can put in the 100k thanks, all caps by the way. And then now I got that. And then the 150k thanks, all caps. And then I get that. And then I think it was 200k thanks. I don't know, I'll have to check. It was not, so it was 250. So now that I've gotten those three, most importantly, I can go here, and I think to start me off, the best thing to help me out, since I already have a good pet, is a good accessory. So now that I have the red blade accessory, which might as well equip my warrior tag because I got it. Nice, nice. For accessory, I got the red blade, which gives me extra health, extra damage, way more critical damage. And when my health is equal to or greater than 80%, I gain a 5 strength. And that is amazing because plus 5 strength is literally times 5 damage if I remember correctly. So that is amazing. And so now I have a pretty good build, and I think it's time for me to hit endless mode. So I'm gonna hit endless mode real quick. I'm gonna put this on island so that I can grind for my coins. To save y'all from the suffering of this, I will speed this up again, so enjoy the time lapse. I will see y'all on the end. must say that the boombox zombies are very annoying. Also, I will say that the sledgehammer is amazing. I did not expect it to be this good for a starter build. This has gotta be one of the best weapons to start with. Now, I wouldn't say it's good for like later on, because as you can see, the area effect damage is pretty good, but it's not very good against like enemies like the boombox zombies, because you want range to get those, and you have to get close up to stop those, and you die because of that. Like, I'm actually about to die again because of that. The boombox zombies are overall just annoying, but I gotta say they're even more annoying when you don't have the range to deal with them. So I gotta upgrade weapons eventually. But as you can see, I already have 1,000,000 coins, so I could literally end the round right now and I'd have enough to start me off. Matter of fact, I think I might do that because I'm about to die again to this boombox zombie anyways. So I might as well sacrifice myself, kill as many zombies as I can get in the process, and then just see what I can roll so that I can see how I can upgrade. There's actually 2 boombox zombies, so even if I tried to kill them, I'm probably going to die here, and yep, I died. Alright, I am back in the lobby, guys. For me, that took like 30 seconds, but to you, it was probably instant. Ooh, okay, so got an extra trait. I don't really need that right now. Now, let me see what quests I did. Okay, that's more cash. Good, good, good. I'm going to see what passives I can roll now. Honestly, if I can get HP or any mythic, that'd be amazing. Ooh, I got attack speed. Okay, I'm going to roll one more time so I can get HP, which I'm most likely going to get it because it's one of the most common. And, ooh, I actually got cooldown. Or is that cooldown? I don't know, I'll have to check. But, I want to get that HP, though, because HP is useful even in in-game. I can roll these other ones. I'm not trying to roll the multiple at a time because I'm not trying to waste all the coins I just earned. Ooh, I was so close to getting an AP, but there we go. I got HP that time. I'm not going to waste any more of mine. I'm going to see attack speed, critical damage, that's what it was, and damage reduce. So I'm going to get HP, and I think for a starter account, I think I might want damage reduce. Well, no, because I got pretty decent health, so I'm going to do attack speed for now. And then I'm going to go back to my pets, and I'm going to see if I can get this the penguin. The penguin or the pea fresh, but honestly, the penguin would be better for this. A frog. I think the frog gives like 40 health or whatever. I'm going to roll again until I can get the penguin. Okay, I'm not getting the penguin. I'm going to come back to this once I get a secondary weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, get my secondary slot with cash. And then I'm going to see what other weapon I can get with the lucky spins I have. Ooh, I got chainsaw. Another weapon I've never used before. I don't know how good it is. I feel like out of my odds, this is probably one of the better ones I can get for a starter account. I will come back to this if it does not work out well. But for now, I got chainsaw and sledgehammer. That's pretty good. I got healer perk. I got... Ooh, I haven't equipped my pet. Hold on, let me go back. Let me equip my pet. That actually gives walk speed, damage reduce, and critical chance and damage. Okay, so... doesn't give me health, but honestly, the walk speed is pretty good. I feel like I'll accept the walk speed. Now, for everything else, like grinding for like the Shogun boss or whatever for the bow, honestly, I think I have enough parts to get the bow part, honestly. So let's see what it takes to get the bow part. Unless they removed it. Okay, no, the bow part is still there. Honestly, I can get rid of any 3 things. I'll convert to sand. So now I have a bow part in my items. So now I can go ahead and grind for the bow by defeating the Shogun boss. Now, I might test how fast I can defeat the Shogun boss, but for now, I think I want to... Honestly, I think I might upgrade my weapons a little bit. Now, I'm going to see what things I can roll for my traits real quick. Alright, intelligent, what does that do? That just gives me experience. I don't want that. I'm going to roll something else. Agility, focus, beast. Now, beast is a good one. That increases damage and attack speed. I can work with beast. Now I'm going to see if I can get something on my chainsaw. Critical chance, that's also good because it increases my critical chance rate, which is... It'll help with the accessory that I have that helps in my critical damage. 45% critical damage is a necessity. Like, you need... Well, not a necessity, but... Having a critical chance is a necessity with a weapon that does critical damage, is what I mean. That is an absolute necessity. Because if you have 0 critical chance, you'll never get that bonus for the critical damage. Now, I'm going to see if I can fight Shogun now. I'm going to do this solo. I'm not going to have any outside help because if I did a noob to pro account and I asked for help from other people, then it wouldn't be fair now, would it? So I'm going to do this with all my own power. I'm going to see how I fare up against this boss with the loadout that I currently have. I did not equip my chainsaw. Did I equip my chainsaw? I didn't equip my chainsaw. I could have sworn I was just holding my chainsaw. Was I not just holding my chainsaw, chat? Anyways, I suppose I'll see if I can solo this boss with just one weapon, which probably is not going to happen, but I'll see anyways. Now, if I don't, I mean, it's to be expected. I don't have much of anything really that would let me solo this boss, but I'm going to test my luck. I'm actually dealing some pretty decent damage. I think I can actually beat this boss. I don't know if they made this boss weaker or what, but I think I just have a good starter build. So once I defeat this boss, I am going to see if I can equip my other weapon, because only fighting this boss with one weapon is a huge disadvantage to me. Since I only have one weapon and I don't have much cooldown, I know it wastes time, but I'm going to use my ultimate just to constantly deal damage to this boss. Because I probably will be able to defeat him in the time frame given with the amount of damage that I'm dealing, but I still want to have all odds in my favor, because you never know with raid bosses. I may look like I'm going to be able to defeat bro, and then I don't defeat bro in like the last minute. You never know. It looks like I'm going to be able to solo him though. I know I'm rambling. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm just killing the time while I fight this boss because it's boring to be here by myself. So y'all are going to have to sit through while I fight this boss, being annoying as I am. Or you could just speed up the video, see if it goes by faster. Just so you know that I wasn't cheating, I'm not going to fast forward this one because I want to show you my accurate time of defeating this boss with my starter account that I've made. This weapon seems to be pretty balanced and pretty good as a starter weapon. I feel like the sledgehammer works really good against this boss. So if you can roll sledgehammer for your starter weapon, or like if you can get that when you're starting off in the game, I feel like that's a pretty good build. If you can roll a weapon like wizard, or like, well, wizard is a bit of a stretch because that's a divine, but if you can roll any type of mythic, divine, or possibly if you're lucky enough to get Gojo, which is the Celestial, specifically called Blindfold, but everyone knows that's Gojo. If you can roll that, then you should keep that because those are one of the best weapons in the game. But if you're only able to roll a legendary to start with, Sledgehammer might be the best legendary in my opinion. It is pretty well balanced, and I'm dealing crazy damage to this boss. So I think Sledgehammer is the way to go. Also, with the build that I've made, I don't think I even really need to have my healer perk because the lifesteal I'm getting from the Spirit Fire works as my my lifeline. I'm gaining health every damage I deal, so he's not really able to kill me, which is amazing because that means I can constantly stay on him and continue the damage. So yeah, I think my build overall is really good for soloing this boss. I wouldn't say it's the best. Obviously, I just started this account. I'm obviously not going to have the best build, but I'm soloing him pretty darn quickly, honestly. He's only at half HP already, so for a starter account, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. This is way faster than my main account, honestly. I feel like the boost is honestly because the endless mode got buffed with the coins. I could get much better things. But like, it's also because the Spirit Fire pet and the P Fresh pet pack that they added to the game just honestly helps out new players so much. Because even if you don't get the best thing in there, the Spirit Fire and everything else in there is pretty good. So it really helps me out with like starting out my account because I'm already able to solo this boss and I haven't even been playing the game for more than like 40 minutes, I think. So yeah, this new update is the way to go for new players. Now for fighting bosses like the Joker, I still don't know how to beat it, but who knows? I might be able to beat it with this account if you like enough for me to continue this series. I could do a Noob to Pro series and do multiple parts. Obviously, I can't make too long of videos, so I'm going to like try and keep this one short. I think I'll name this video Noob to Pro series part 1, and then in parentheses I'll put like getting starter build or something. And then for the second one, part 2, I'll probably be like soloing Reaper boss, because then I'll have a build strong enough to be able to beat the Reaper boss. Because honestly, I feel like if I'm able to solo the Shogun boss this easily and able to get my bow, then I have a massive boost for my chances of being able to beat the Reaper boss. But obviously I'm going to need to get my mastery. I'm going to need to get so much more. I might do a part just for mastery because obviously I can't have videos too long. So I might just have a separate video where I'm just grinding mastery for my bow. Which in that video you'll also see my method on the fastest way to grind mastery. So it works both ways. On my main account, I still need to get mastery for my wizard weapon, but I'll do that eventually. Alright, so this boss is almost dead, guys. I think I'll get like 60 tokens for this, which if I keep this up with this, I should be able to do this pretty quickly to get the bow. I already have the bow part, so I don't need to worry about the luck. All I need to do is fight him until I get the tokens necessary. So this should go by pretty quickly. I think I'll be able to get the entire thing on camera recorded for me to put on my YouTube. As you can see, he's almost dead, guys. I just need to do like 3 more moves and then he's cooked. Ah, he's still alive. Okay, I'll just use my ultimate and then he should be finished. And he is finished. So, just like that, guys, I have soloed the Shogun boss in less than 40 minutes of playing the game with this starter build that I've accumulated. And there we go, I got 66 tokens from that. Alright, I am back in lobby, guys, and I am holding my chainsaw. I don't know why my chainsaw wasn't equipped, so let me see if I can fix that. For some reason, yeah, my chainsaw is in fact equipped. I don't know. If I go to weapons, yeah, it's equipped. I don't know why it's like that. Hold on. Maybe I have to go here or something and then equip both. It says equipped on both. So I shouldn't have that issue. Maybe chainsaw's just glitched right now. I don't know what the deal is, or if that's like, that's a glitch, or if that's just me. But I think I should be good. With my coins that I have, there's not much that I think I can really roll for. I might roll for double damage now that I have... Oh, the slot is locked. Hold on. Man, my game is so laggy. I apologize for spam clicking. Anyways, I might roll to see if I can get like double damage or something, since the lifesteal for my one pet is pretty good. Ooh, reduce cooldown. That's pretty good. But I think I'll try and roll until I can get double damage. Attack speed, that's good. Last up, calls down lightning that electrifies the ground, creating a shock field. Zombies entering the area are briefly staggered and take minor damages. Nah, I don't think that's really good for soloing a boss. Ooh, critical is good, but that's only by 15%. I don't know how good that's going to be. Calls down lightning. I already got that. Okay, so now this is the chance where I spam click with the coins that I got. So I'm just gonna spam click until I get something good, which I can just skip. Oh, there we go. I already got double damage. Okay, so now that I got double damage, that will help me out when I'm fighting the boss. And then I think for my weapon, I think I'm gonna run with this build real quick with the chainsaw and... Is it Sledgehammer or is it Warhammer? Okay, yeah, it's Sledgehammer. I've been saying it correctly. I didn't know if it was called Warhammer or not, so I was kind of skeptical if I was saying it correctly. I apologize. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can do that again. So with my 60 tokens on the Shogun, there you go. I got 66 tokens. That would mean that I have to do it like... let me do the math in my head real quick. So, with the math that I've just deduced in my head, that would be around like... that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be like nine runs until I can get bow. So if I do this 9 times with the same method that I just did, but I'll have chainsaw this time. Hopefully, if my game isn't glitched, then I should be able to get my bow real quick. So I'll see you after my time lapse while I do that real quick. Alright. Sorry for just walking around and not talking. So anyways, I've decided I might want to be able to do this faster by getting the Oni mask first and then doing the bow later. I might do that in part 2. I don't know how long I've been recording. But yeah, I might grind for the bow in part 2, which I'll probably post in the same day, hopefully, that I post this one. So you won't have to wait very long if I do have to split it up. But if I grind for the bow in the same video, then y'all will know that I didn't have to do it in 2 parts and that the video was long enough. But yeah, I'm gonna grind for the Oni mask first for my second accessory. And as for my pet, to grind faster, I've decided to use a whole lot of my coins to see if I can get the P Fresh. And I did not get the P Fresh that time, but I did get, let's see, I did get the Penguin, which gives me extra skill damage. And also, there's this, but does that say minus 10 skill damage? No, I don't know about the dinosaur. But Penguin and Spiritfire are a really good duo for pets. So I'm going to run that. I got my Red Blade accessory. I don't got any other accessories, but the Oni mask is a good one. I'm about to get that in like one more run, which I don't know why I assumed I'd get 60 every run, but I didn't get 60 every run. I got 59 that last one. So it might not take exactly 9 runs to get the bow, but that is fine because I'm going to grind faster. I honestly want to see if I can get a better weapon than Chainsaw real quick while I can still roll. So I'm going to see if I can get something better than Chainsaw. Pure Hands is not it. Axe is not it. Double Sledgehammer, I don't know. I got Chainsaw again. I got Guitar. No. I'm going to see if I can get anything good. Alright, I'm going to spam with my money real quick. I got Katana. So Katana's not the best, but Katana is probably better than Chainsaw. So I'm going to use Katana for now. And I got Critical Chance again, so that's pretty good. So just to make sure I got both equipped. Okay, so that's probably what happened last time. I didn't have both equipped. Now that I have both equipped and they're absolute, I'm going to speed it up again once I get in here until I get Oni Mask. Alright, so honestly, the Katana, it works better because since I have to be so close range to the enemy, they're able to do more damage. And them being able to do more damage actually means that I'm able to use my my strength 5 bonus for my accessory. Also, I think I got enough tokens from that to get my Oni mask real quick, which the Oni mask is one of the best accessories to start because, well, I'll just show you actually. It gives much more health and it also gives attack speed. Could have sworn it used to do skill damage. It used to be much better than that, but I guess they nerfed it actually, because I'm pretty sure it used to do skill damage or something. But anyways, the Oni mask is better than nothing to add to my arsenal. And I'm going to try and fight the boss again with the build I have. And look at that cool aura I have, like the eye aura. I forgot it did that. I usually have like the Reaper aura on my main account, so even when I have the Oni mask on, I can't really see that line much. But they made it look cooler, even though they nerfed it. But yeah. Anyways, I'm a time lapse, you know the deal. I'm gonna go fight that boss again and see if I can get the bow, which I have 50 tokens, which means I still have a long way to go. But yeah, I'll do it. Alright guys, so I have run out of tokens, or my bad, tickets for me to fight the boss. So I am going to do endless mode for a little more so I can get more coins and also so I can get a little bit more mastery. Though the mastery doesn't really matter, I mostly want to get mastery for my sledgehammer because I want to get full mastery for that. But mastery will be next video when I grind for the bow. Because I've realized now that my video has gotten entirely way too long. So I'll have to do the mastery grinding after I get bow for part 2. That will make sure that I don't have a video that's too long. Because it's already like past an hour and I still have to edit all this. And it's probably not going to be an hour by the time y'all watch this, but it's a long clip. Anyways, I'm gonna speed up the Shogun boss part the most because y'all already know how I fight the Shogun boss. I mean, like, you saw the first time, and I also have to minimize how much, so y'all are probably not gonna really see it because it's gonna be gone in like a flash. I'm gonna times it by 10. I will have music for each part, don't worry. Though that'll take a very long time to edit. I love you guys. Don't worry. I don't like sitting in silence either. So for the speed run part, even though it'll be done in a flash, I'll have music for you. It'll be music from TikTok or something I can edit in there because I do edit on my tablet and then send the intro and outro to my phone once I download the video from TikTok. So yes, I edit from TikTok. Leave me alone. This is how my YouTube channel is gonna start till I get a better setup. Once I get a VR headset, if I get a VR headset, hopefully I get a VR headset, I'm going to start making VR content. So I'll give y'all better content to watch. But and I'll probably have better editing videos. But until then, y'all will just have to deal with what I have now. So with a channel that has like 0 subscribers, this is the best you'll get, okay? This is the best you'll get. I at least hope that my videos are interesting to watch. So without further ado, I'm going to do endless mode. I'll fast forward this part. Y'all know how it goes. I'll see y'all in the end. Alright guys, so as y'all can see, I died, but I got a lot more coins that time than I did the first time. So, Now I'm able to roll to see if I can get the P-Fresh pet, my bad. I love how I was mixing pet and pack. Anyways, I'm gonna roll until I get it. There we go, guys. So then, now I have the P-Fresh pet. And I'm sorry I keep clicking my tongue. I'm sick, as I mentioned, so I do that. I do that a lot. I know it's annoying. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Anyways, I got the P-Fresh. Now I'm going to see if I can get AP. If I can get AP, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, so I almost went through all my gold coins, but I finally got the AP passive. So now I can have the healthy power bonus, which will help me out massively. And I think I remember Devil Horns. Is that from the Shogun? No, I think Shogun... I think Devil Horns... Oh, Devil Horns might have been a pumpkin accessory. It might have been a Halloween thing. Unless it was in the Shogun and it was removed for some reason. Maybe it was a limited. Either way, I don't remember how I got the Devil Horns accessory. It might have been the limited edition Halloween raid boss. So I might not be able to get that. But it's okay because I got my Oni mask. And I have my red blade for now. Until I can get a better accessory, this is the accessory I'll run. The next accessory I'll probably get is Reaper Scarf. But that will be next part. So, I'm going to cut this video now. Since this video is really long now. Like, extremely long. I'm going to have to cut a lot of clips. Or I'm not going to cut any clips, but I'm going to have to fast forward a lot of these clips, and even then it's still going to be a pretty long video. So I'll save the rest when I get the bow and when I get the mastery for the bow for part 2. And I'll also get the mastery for the sledgehammer. As you can see, I don't even have the admin abuse active, so this is a complete raw run, freshly started the game, all my own skill. And I will get I'll get the mastery and I'll get the bow in part 2. So see y'all later, NKG. Let the world burn. Let the world burn for you. This is how it always had to end. If I can have